Hey you guys, my name is Tanea and this is my playground. I am here to inspire you to become your truest forms in this lifetime. Not any other lifetime, this lifetime, okay? And before we get into this video, please subscribe to this channel if you want to be able to become your truest form. If you want to be able to heal past old beliefs, old traumas, and you are ready to see in a different perspective, in a different light, okay? And in a different dark, okay? So subscribe so that we can get started on this topic of this video. So the topic of this video is what Aries season taught me. So Aries season taught me a lot of different things, but what it mostly taught me was sacred rage. Sacred rage is anger that comes with direction, focus, and the compelling urge to do something to make change. We have anger, which is just, the emotion, but the sacredness of the rage, that anger that's building inside you, you're able to do something with that anger for you to be able to heal, for you to be able to intentionally make change in your life. And that is what I learned, and that is what I'm going to pass on today. So, first things first, I want to read a section in my book that I wrote in Aries season when I was dealing with a lot of anger. I had like just got drunk and this anger came out and I was like, whoa, what the fuck happened last night? And I had to journal it, and I had to the next day I woke up and I figured out like sacred rage, like that definition came to me. And I was like, whoa, this is a fucking thing. That's what I experienced. That's what I've been experiencing. So I wrote in my journal about it. And let's just get it out there. Let's just get it out there. Okay, so this was on April 13th, and the moon was in Gemini. I'm mad. I'm angry. And I no longer want to suppress it. I no longer want to put it aside. I want to channel it. For so long, I didn't want to display myself as an angry black woman. I didn't want my anger to harm others, so I never let myself channel my anger. I always turned it into sadness. Sacred rage. It equals this inner power within us that turns our anger into fierceness, that allows one anger to channel into something beautiful, something that helps us heal. I'm tired of feeling like a bad guy when I'm angry. I'm tired of feeling wrong or dramatic when I express my anger. My rage is valid. It's important and it's here to stay. My sacred rage is my power, my force to be reckoned with, my ability to get shit done, my inner knowing of my worth, my dark feminine. Who cares if I'm a villain? I love it, and I'm gonna do good by it. I'm no longer letting my anger define who I am. I'm defining my anger and allowing it to get me where I need to be. It's that inner push, that inner accountability, that inner determination. Wow. I was mad. MADD. Mad. Okay? I've been telling people this too. I'm in my villain era. I'm in my dark feminine. I've been pushing so much love and light, and that is not what we're supposed to be doing when we're practicing spirituality, when we're practicing healing. We're not always pushing love and light. Sometimes we got to push the dark. Sometimes it's hard to face our dark sides, and that's where we tend to stay on the love and light. But if we got a scales in front of us and love and light is all the way up here and dark is right here, we're not balanced. There needs to be that balance. There needs to be that yin yang. Okay? So that's what Aries season taught me, was to come into my dark, push that dark out instead of just that light, and push that love and dark too, and express that energy and allow it to become the forefront of how you feel, of how you want to be seen. Sometimes I just want to be seen in love and light, but no. Others need to see my dark because that's how they see my true self. And my dark is not scary, okay? My dark is not, it's not rude, it's not mean, it's just fed up. It's just, it's tired of being pushed to the back. And if I learn to pull it to the front and actually channel it in a healthy way, then it won't come off as rude and dramatic and wrong, and I shouldn't be doing that as a spiritual person type shit, you know? No. I need to channel my dark energy in a healthy way to be able to express it the way I express my light. So I have some topics that I broke down to be able to get us to better express our sacred rage. So number 1, expressing your anger is as important as expressing the other emotions. Okay, we express sadness, we express happiness, we express horniness, we express embarrassment, but we don't express our anger as much as we do the others because we think it needs to be suppressed and we think it needs to be shunned away. And society's like, oh, why are you angry? Something's wrong with you, you got something stuck up your ass type shit. Like, no, I'm just allowed to be angry and let me be angry. That is okay. With this video, we are changing the definition of anger, okay? It is no longer going to be a burden, okay? It's going to be something we fully express the way we fully express happiness. Anger is here to stay. Anger is that forceful energy for you to actually say shit with your wholeheartedly chest. You can be like, oh, I don't like you. No, I don't like you. It's simple as that. And with that forceful energy, yes, it can be intimidating. Yes, it can be scary, but it's needed to get out there in that certain way to get shit across, okay? We can't get shit across when we're happy and we're sad all the time. Anger is what's gonna make you come and force and drive into like the path you want to go down. Anger doesn't have to be ugly. It doesn't have to be what we think it needs to be. It can actually be as beautiful as sadness and happiness. It can be as beautiful as we want it to be as long as we channel it properly in a healing, creative way. So that brings me to number 2, surrender. Surrender to your anger so that you can be able to find a way to channel it intentionally and not impulsively. Okay, when we express our anger, it's all off emotion and it's all off impulsiveness. But if we put some logic behind it and actually think, okay, how can I express my anger so that I could be able to get my point across? And that will help you channel it in a more proper way instead of just with emotion to harm others, because anger gonna do what the fuck it wants to do. It's, if it wants to harm you, it wants to harm you. But if you don't want to harm others and you actually want to get that anger across in a positive way, you have to surrender to it. You have to surrender to why you're feeling angry and what's making you feel angry and how you can express it in a healing way. So that brings me to number 3, setting boundaries. Before you even express your anger, make sure you set some boundaries with yourself. Make sure that you are figuring out how you want to express this energy. Okay? If make sure the intention behind it matches how you're going to express it. So when I'm expressing my anger, it's purely for me to get this energy out, and it's not supposed to attack anyone. It's not supposed to make like someone feel bad or anything. It's specifically for me to get this energy out. So I make sure I set boundaries so that I can be able to channel it in that way. So set boundaries for yourself before you express your anger. And then you can express yourself with awareness. And this goes to expressing your anger when it comes to others. Make sure you have awareness of how your anger is being presented to others so that you know that, hey, these are my intentions behind my anger. And if you express it that way to others, they will be able to understand your intentions behind your anger. And that it's not a personal attack. It's not, they don't have to take it, okay? It's simply, it can be bounced back to you too as a reflection. Is make sure you are aware of how you express your anger. Because I'm not trying to hurt no one. What I feel has to be expressed fiercely and with passion. Okay? That fierce and that passion is how I'm going to be able to get my point across. And that is not in the intent to hurt anyone. It's in the intent to get this energy out of my body because it can't get out in a loving light. It can't get out in a sadness. It has to get forced out. So that goes to number 4, intentional action. Now that we have intentions behind our anger, we can be able to express it without destruction. Our expression of anger can be creation. Anger could be expressed in dance. It could be expressed in stomping. It could be expressed in painting. It can be expressed the same way other emotions can be expressed. It doesn't always have to be expressed in destruction and coming after someone or fighting someone or belittling someone. It doesn't have to be those types of energy, okay? It could be creative. It could be healing. It can be what's it called? Releasing. Intentional with your anger could be, that's how you switch that whole persona that you have on anger, is when you're intentional with it. And that's what sacred rage means. The intention is behind your anger. And that brings me to number 5, no punish zone. Okay? If you're someone like me, I get mad at myself for being angry. And that is not okay. Okay? Anger is felt when we feel like we're not being respected, or we feel like we're not being treated fairly. And that's when anger comes, is like, no, Tanea deserves better. So she needs to speak up for herself. That's when anger comes in. It's like, no, you're not gonna do me like that. Like, no, like that's not supposed to happen. That's not okay. That's when anger comes into the picture. And you cannot punish yourself for the way it came out, you know? Like, yes, people might suck at expressing their anger, but it came out. But that's why this video is here for you now, because you can intentionally express it in a beautiful way to where you don't have to punish yourself. Okay? So stop punishing yourself for being angry, because angry is as important as happiness and sadness and all the other emotions. But yeah, that's all I got. Like, sacred rage can be such a beautiful thing when you let it, okay? Rage can be a beautiful thing when you let it, okay? Now, if you want to go around fighting people, go ahead, but don't punish yourself for it, you know? Don't beat yourself up for it, you know? And you have to reap the repercussions, you know? But if you want to be able to express it in a healing way, practice sacred rage. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. I hope it resonates. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this energy. I know that you are not the only one who needs to hear this energy, okay? Who needs to hear this video. If you know somebody with anger issues, send this video their way. Because, hey, you never know. It might help. It helped me. I don't have anger issues, but now I know that I can properly express my anger and not feel bad about it, okay? Because anger also comes with guilt and shame. And we're not feeling that shit. Not on this YouTube channel. We're not feeling that shit. We're not feeling guilt and shame about the things that we want to feel in this life, okay? Life is about feeling. So I just hope this video resonated, and I really hope that if you have any comments and some things that I missed that you want me to also dive deeper on, let me know, because there's things that I just give the summarized version of, but I can really talk about this all day. Because let's go, I had a whole month. Mercury retrograde did the damn thing, and this is why this video is here now. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.